Hello, it is week 27 of the Road to 100 interviews, and I have a special guest today, Mr. Peter Parker. And you're probably like, that's not Peter Parker. Yes, it is. It's 1995 McDonald's Peter Parker, and also Spider-Man, but only halfway. I don't know why they didn't do his whole face. I have Peter Parker with me today because I have an interview with Jared Middleton, and he is a photographer of toys. And look, Peter even has his little camera. Oh, there. And you can probably tell it's darker in here today, and there is actual risk for tornado weather. So hopefully I'm able to actually complete the interview and be safe in my apartment and not go to Oz. Thank you for wanting to do this with me today.
Sure, of course. Thanks for asking. I'm glad you thought the stuff I was doing was cool, so I appreciate it.
Yes, and I brought a toy to show you today. It's Peter Parker.
Nice camera and all.
Someone gave me this little bear magnet, and I don't know what to do with it. I think maybe we'll just name it after Jared. Hold on. Oh, Jared fell. Jared the bear fell. The first person on my list this week is Gary Andrews. He is the author of Finding Joy. This book is basically about Gary's journey with grief after the loss of his wife. It is basically kind of like a comic book or graphic novel. There's very few words in it, so I was able to read it pretty quickly, and that was exciting for me because I'm good at reading, but I don't necessarily like to read. I don't like to take the time to read, but I really enjoyed this book, and I do think everybody should read it. Everybody goes through grief at some point in their life, whether you want to or not. Gary is also an animator, and I found his work on Facebook because he does a doodle a day, but I think how I initially found his work was somebody animated all the doodles, and then when I got the book and I was reading about it, it said that he also worked on Fireman Sam as a director, and I was like, my heart, because I love Fireman Sam. You might remember last time that I tried to interview someone that made replicas of Muppets, but I thought it would be even cooler if I could talk to a real Muppet performer, and I chose Warrick Brownlow-Pike. Normally, when I'm trying to interview someone, I try to wear a shirt that matches what they do, which I can't wear today. As I said, it's going to feel like 40 degrees, but I do have this magnet. It is really starting to rain now, so I will just say that my last person on my list is Devon Rodriguez. He is one of the most viewed artists on social media, like on Instagram and TikTok. I said if I got to interview Jared, I would buy a Mountain Dew. So here it is. Oh man, we might have to do this video another day. I don't know if I can open it. Oh. Be right back. Hello, I had to wait for somebody to come and open that bottle for me. So they did that, and then I pre-poured this, and I haven't had Mountain Dew since I was a kid, so I don't actually know if I like this. I didn't remember the Mountain Dew looks like radioactive pee. What are some of your favorite projects that you have had the pleasure of working on? And I wanted to know about your Mountain Dew projects.
Well, the Mountain Dew one was really cool. And one time I just had this fun idea of Power Rangers with Mountain Dew. And so I did 3 of them. I did the Green Ranger with the Green Mountain Dew, and I did the Red Ranger with Red Mountain Dew Blue. And so it was basically just the Rangers destroying the cans and this beautiful green and blue liquid splashing all over the place. And I tagged Mountain Dew in the photo, and they saw it. And they sent me an email basically saying, hey, we really like the photos. We'd love for you to continue the series. And so they sent me a couple 12 packs. So I took a couple more shots, and that was great. And then a little bit later on, they were doing a promotion for the new Dew store, which is just like a merch store. You can buy Mountain Dew shirts and stuff. And so when they were launching it, they hired me not as much of a photographer, but more as like an influencer. And so my form of sharing content is through toy photography. So I did some photos with the stuff, and it was really cool. And it was an official Mountain Dew job. That was, super cool, super duper cool. Nice. All right. It's a classic
I came
Dew.
prepared.
I should have I've got a bunch in my fridge. I should have gotten some.
Just to clarify, I did enjoy the Mountain Dew on second and third tastings. I'm almost done.